So guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a cheap starter team that you can actually pick up for less than 10,000 coins. And if you don't believe me, later on in the video I'll show you me buying every single one of these players for less than an overall cost of 10k. So yeah, pretty cheap team, and it's a pretty good team as well, which is very nice. As you can see, most of it is a rare team as well. Like, we've only got 2 non-rares in here, so I've done pretty well to keep the cost down. Anyway guys, before we get into this squad, if you could leave a like on this video, that would be awesome. Comment below your thoughts on this team once you've seen it, and also in the comments let me know which cheap players you are currently enjoying using on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. So, before we get into the team, I have to say, I don't play 4-5-1 in-game. I actually switched to the 4-2-3-1 in-game. Now, I know some of you are already thinking, Kieran, I don't want to pause, I don't want to change formation at the start of every game. You don't have to this year because of the new game plan system, which means that you can just press one button, like the attacking button or the defending button, and boom, your formation is changed for the game. And I'll show you how to do that if you don't know later on in the video. But for now, let's actually go and see who's in this team. So, in goal is Areola. The man is 6'5", he costs a couple of 100 coins, and as you can see, you get a couple of decent stats for that price. Good diving and reflexes. Handling isn't the best, but overall I thought Areola was very solid and definitely value for money considering he only costs a couple of 100 coins. I actually paid 800 for him. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. At right back we have Mariano. Now, I picked up this guy, wasn't expecting much, as you'd expect. He was solid, he was fantastic, very good right back. I'll definitely be using him again. I was actually shocked at how good he was in game, because you look at the stats and there isn't really an elite standout stat, but in game he just worked really well. At right centre back we have Mukiele. I'm not sure how to say it. I've probably got it wrong. But anyway, this guy has 81 pace, really good decent defending attributes, and pretty good physical ones too. He's very quick for a centre back, which is awesome. And with the guy standing at 6'1" and having 86 jumping, as you can imagine, wins plenty of aerial battles. Next to him is Upamecano. Now, probably another one that I've got his name wrong, but you'll notice hyperlink, cheap hyperlink, and 2 very good cheap, fast, strong centre backs too. This guy has very good pace, really good physicals, and decent defensive attributes too. His marking isn't the best, but his stand tackle and slide tackle are very good, and also he's got like 89 strength too. So very happy with this centre back combination. And to get both of them, it cost me 2,000 coins, so very happy with them too. Anyway, at left back we have Giannini, very quick, pretty good physically to be fair, and as a whole he's got a pretty well-rounded card considering his rating. Obviously the shooting stats aren't great, but his passing, dribbling, defending and physical stats are pretty damn nice. And yeah, he just did a pretty good job at left back. At right mid we have Maicon. You look at his card and you think, actually, not a bad non-rare card at all. And in game, that's exactly what he was. He wasn't anything special, but he did a good job at right cam, and I was pretty happy with him. He's quick, pretty good on the ball, and his passing isn't too bad either. But once again, he's not an amazing player, but he did a good job in this team. Next up is Joshua Gill. Now, if you've played FIFA 18 or 17, you'll know that this guy is just a very good starter player, because every year he's got a cheapish CDM card, which is quick, good defensively, and pretty good physically. And that's the same for FIFA 19 for Joshua Gill. Very good in that CDM role. His passing is a lot better than his card suggests as well. Next up is Scott Sinclair. Very quick, very agile, good on the ball, and good for running at defenses with. And coming in at 700 coins, bargain price, absolute bargain. He's a very good starter player. Obviously, you don't really want to be using someone like this in FUT Champs, but for seasons, he's pretty good. Anyway, moving on to the start of the team. Giuliano. Now, if you're going to pick up anyone from this squad, buy this guy. I paid, look, like just over 1k for him. And look at them stats. His technical stats are amazing. And in-game, he was class. He feels quick on the ball. He's good with possession. Good distribution. Good shot. Decent physicals. Very happy with this guy at cam. And like I said, really do advise picking this guy up. Also, an 83 rated card for just over 1k. Bargain. 4-star skills too. Very happy with this card. And like I've said like 4 times now, pick him up and try him. He's very freaking good. Anyway, moving on to Souza. Now, he starts the game as a cam, but obviously I'm going to play him as a CDM because that is his position. Pretty quick, good defending, pretty good physicals, and very good passing, well, decent passing for his rating too. You'll notice a pattern with all the defensive players. They're all pretty mobile, they're all pretty good physically, and defensively they're good too. So yeah, there is a pattern, there is a common theme. Anyway, the final player in the squad is Giannini, whose name I'm probably also getting wrong. But this guy is a bargain. So, he's got a 77 overall card, he costs 700 coins, he's 6'3", 4-star, 4-star, good pace, he's fairly mobile for a tallish striker, good physicals and decent shooting. I was very happy with this guy considering he's a low rated card. He performed very well. The fact that he's 6'3" and can move pretty quick is awesome. He's got good heading, he's pretty strong, and he can definitely cause problems for your oppositions. 4-star, 4-star as well. Really good, really impressed with this guy. As you can see in the first 3 games that I played with him, he scored 3 goals and got 2 assists as well. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough. An absolute bargain at 700 coins. This whole team, to be fair, considering its price, performs very well. Like I said, I don't play 4-5-1 in game. I switch to the 4-2-3-1. And if you want to know how to set that up, you press triangle or Y on your squad, go to custom tactics, and then you go to edit game plans. Now, I've assigned it to the attacking setting. So go to attacking, go to formations, select the 4-2-3-1 like I already have, and then you can press Y to swap players around. And obviously I've set it up as so. And then in game, obviously we'll start in the 4-5-1, but instead of pausing and having to change everyone, all I've got to do is press this button here, put it on attacking, and boom, my team plays in the 4-2-3-1, and I'm good to go. So very happy with the new game plan feature in FIFA 19. Talking of games, let's get into some with this team. So I went into Foot Rivals, and this is the team I came up against. As you can see, this team features the likes of Dembele, Fekir, Benzema, Jordi Alba, players who alone are worth more than my whole squad, so I knew who I had to watch out for. Anyway, early into the game, my opponent creates a pretty good chance. Dembele smashing the ball across the box, and Morales tapping it home, giving us a lead to chase. We were 1-0 down very early on, and I won't lie, I was a bit frustrated to concede a goal like that, but you know, I need to get better at defending, that's just a fact. Anyway, moments later, we get the ball and we create a pretty good chance with Giannini, but unfortunately we can't take it. My opponent does really well to block the upcoming shot. We win the ball in midfield just before the 20-minute mark, well, just on it actually, and then Giuliano and Giannini link up very well here. As you can see, both holding up play and allowing the other to run off each other, and then Giannini unleashes a fantastic finesse shot, which gives the goalkeeper no chance, making it 1-1. Brilliant equaliser, and like I said, I was very happy with the team play between Giuliano and Giannini. They worked very well together. And yeah, they were just fun to use. They really were, because they're both pretty mobile and they're both able to hold up the ball well because they've got decent strength stats. Anyway, moving on moments later, as you can see, we're putting the pressure on a bit and we actually create a bit of an opportunity. I probably mistimed the through ball, and unfortunately on the shot, although we get decent timing on it, the shot actually hits the goalkeeper and goes out wide. I don't think the goalkeeper knew too much about it. It just catches his hip or his hand and just goes wide. But as you can see, his goalkeeper is pretty happy about it. He's pretending he meant to save it. Anyway, moving on, my opponent does get a pretty good chance here, but as you can see, Tyranny and the rest of my defence are making sure that nothing else is getting through today. The ball is played through to Akambi. He puts the ball across the box, and Dembele should shoot earlier, but Tyranny gets on him, puts the pressure on, and makes sure that he can't get a shot away. So good play from Tyranny there, but not so great play from Tyranny here. But fortunately, the shot wasn't the best, and Areola makes a good save with his feet. Just after the hour mark, the ball is played through to Giuliano, who plays it through to Giannini, but unfortunately, he is shoved off the ball by the very quick Jordi Alba. Still putting the pressure on there. Giuliano gets the ball into Giannini, but he can't get the ball out of his feet in time, and Adan pounces. So, as you can see, the clock is ticking. We are running out of time, and we need a goal. Souza plays the ball through to Giannini, who gets it to Giuliano, who unleashes a massive, hugely powerful strike that hits the post and ends up in the back of the net. We are 2-1 up with 4 FIFA minutes left on the clock. And once again, it's them two players linking up again. Giannini and Giuliano, always. They work so well together. As you can see, in injury time, we have got a bit of defending to do, which fortunately we do. And then the full time whistle blows, we get the victory. So now the gameplay is done. In the background, I'm going to show you guys that it's easily possible to get this team for less than 10k. I think I ended up paying about 9.5k overall, which is pretty mad. I got all of these players within 6 or 7 minutes of each other, so it really wasn't that hard to get hold of these players for cheap prices either. So, you know, if you got a spare 10k around, you might as well give this team a go. And if you do try this team out, let me know how you get on in the comments below. Obviously, I'm not saying that this team is like a world beater. I wouldn't advise it for foot champs, but I think it's good enough for divisions at this stage in FIFA. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed my 10k cheap starter team. If you have, please leave a like on the video, comment below your thoughts on the squad, and like I said at the start, also in the comments let me know which cheap players you are currently enjoying using in FIFA 19. Guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.